Horror is a genre that is loved by many and that takes us to a completely different world. The horror production is huge and we might know a lot about our favorite horror movie. We don't know much about what goes on in behind the scene of those horror movies. While events such as during the filming of Psycho, 1960, Janet Leigh's body double was murdered just like her in the shower scene by a handyman. Or when Brandon Leigh, son of Bruce Lee, tragically died at the set of The Crow, 1994, when a prop gun malfunctioned. At the same set, a crew member got severely burned and a construction worker accidentally impaled his hand on a screwdriver, are really tragic. On some movie sets such incidents occurred that are just downright creepy. Here are other 10 creepy events that happened on horror movie sets. Number 10, the Amityville Horror, 2005.
A murder in the house? Several people, a family.
The Amityville Horror was based on a true story, and the fact that some real creepy events occurred during the filming of the movie doesn't make it any less scary. Reportedly, just before filming was due to start of the 2005 Amityville movie, a dead body washed up on shore right by the movie set. Ryan Reynolds also said that he, along with other members of the cast and crew, each kept waking up at 3:15 a.m. each morning, the exact time when the real-life murders took place during the actual events of the Amityville Horror. Number 9, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, 2005. While the filming of The Exorcism of Emily Rose, actress Jennifer Carpenter reported that the radio would mysteriously turn on and off in her hotel room, and each time it would come on, it was playing the Pearl Jam song Alive. Other cast members claimed the exact happening with their radio and or television and hearing the hit Pearl Jam song. The incidents became so creepy that the cast and crew eventually removed all the radios from their hotel rooms. Number 8, The Conjuring, 2013. A lot of creepy things happened during the shooting of The Conjuring. Several members of the Perron family visited the movie set during filming except for the mother, Carolyn Perron. Once when the Perron family were on set, a strong wind came up and seemed to swirl only around them and didn't affect anything around them, not even the trees. The hotel that the actors and movie crew were staying in caught fire just a few days later. Actress Vera Farmiga refused to take the script home with her as it made her uneasy and sometimes paralyzed by fear while reading it, and she also saw 3 slashes across the screen of her laptop. Number 7, Rosemary's Baby, 1968. Rosemary's Baby was one of the horror classics that have sent chills down the spine of many people. Strangely, William Castle, the producer of the movie, received an anonymous letter that said he would slowly rot during a long and painful illness. Not long after, Castle collapsed and underwent surgery and suffered for months. The music composer, Krzysztof Komeda, died from a hematoma of the brain after a falling off a slope. Other creepy incidents include the entire cast getting sick from food poisoning and one of the movie's producers suffering a stroke while driving home from the set. Number 6, The Possession, 2012.
Justice.
Slow down. Slow down!
Involving Judaism, rabbis, and a cursed book box, The Possession was one scary movie. The cast and crew of the movie also experienced some creepy events, from lights exploding for no apparent reason, as well as chilly breezes wafting through closed sets for no accurate reason. But the strangest thing happened when the storage facility caught fire and burned to the ground, including the book box, and no cause was found. According to the cast and crew, the book box was cursed. Number 5, The Passion of the Christ, 2004. The film about the death of Christ had some weird and strange things going on the set. Several individuals who worked on the set were struck by lightning more than 3 times. 2 times even it happened to the same guy. Even the lead actor Jim Caviezel was struck by lightning while working on the set. He later suffered from hypothermia, a lung infection, pneumonia, terrible headaches, and a dislocated shoulder. If that wasn't enough, while a whipping scene, a piece of his flesh was accidentally ripped out. Number 4. The Exorcist, 1973.
Do you think I should take her to a psychiatrist?
The problem with your daughter is not her.
Many people believe that the movie The Exorcist is cursed. A lot of strange things happened during the filming of this classic horror movie. Just a few days after wrapping his part in the movie, the Irish character actor Jack McGurran, who plays Burke Dennings, suddenly died. A special effects worker and a security guard also lost their lives during the production of the movie. The set was burned entirely without apparent reason. Even the people who watched the movie in the theater were affected. Some complained of feeling sick while a number audience had heart attacks. Number 3. Twilight Zone, the movie, 1983. The filming of the movie Twilight Zone, the movie took a creepy turn when Vic Morrow, one of the lead actors, was killed on the set of the movie. But the unusual thing was that Morrow predicted his own death. Morrow took out a $5 million life insurance policy on himself a year before filming of the movie began. He told his friends and family members that he had a warning something bad was going to happen to him on an upcoming movie. Morrow died in a helicopter crash with 2 child actors. Freakily, the concept artist had accidentally drawn an almost identical scene, and it was revealed that was the 2 child actors were hired illegally by the producers. Number 2. Poltergeist, 1982.
They're here.
Sweetie, remember last night? Do you remember when you woke up and you said you were here?
Uh-huh.
Well, who did you mean? Who's here?
TV people.
Something.
The tragedies that happened in the production of Poltergeist are truly sad. Heather O'Rourke, who played little Carol Ann at the age of only 12, had a cardiac arrest while working on one of the later installments and died. Dominique Dunn, who played Carol's older sister Dana, was murdered by an ex-boyfriend a day after the first movie premiered. Producer Will Sampson even had the set of Poltergeist 2, The Other Side, exorcised before filming began, but shortly he died during a surgical operation. Number 1. The Omen, 1976.
Terrible happened. And then, it happened again.
The Omen is one of the classic horror movies, but unfortunately, the movie is also known for a number of tragic events that occurred during its filming. The son of lead actor Gregory Peck committed suicide as filming started. A crew member was seriously hurt in a car accident while driving to the set. The scriptwriter's airplane was struck by lightning on the way to the film's location. Even the airplane in which Beck and the movie's executive producer were traveling was also struck by lightning in a separate incident. But the biggest tragedy was when the crew's private plane crashed onto a road with a number of crew members, hitting a car, which then crashing at high speed into another vehicle, killing 11 people.